Well, there was a stage, actors dressed as Lord Ram, Sita, Lakshman and even the audience, but there was no electricity. In Moradabad, the Ram Leela committee sat in protest against the no electricity matter. Moradabad isn't the only place out of power, all because of shortage of coal. The current coal crisis is bringing India to the brink of a nationwide outage. Let's decode how we really got here and the way forward. So how bad is the shortage? Well, India is facing an unprecedented shortage of coal stocks across thermal plants in the country and subsequently staring at an impending power crisis. Electricity Authority of India data on the 5th of October, out of 135 thermal plants that use coal for power generation, 106 or nearly 80% are either in the critical or the supercritical stage. According to the CEA data, 16 of India's 135 coal-fired power plants had zero coal stocks as of the 29th of September. Over 80% of the plants had less than a week's stock left, while over half of them had stocks that would last fewer than just 3 days. This means they have stocks only for the next 6 to 7 days. Why did we really run out of coal? Now, with COVID cases declining steadily, lives and economic activities returning to normalcy, this has led to a spike in demand. In the first 8 months of 2021, the country's power demand increased by 13.2%. The sudden spike came after the power demand declined for the first time in over 3 decades in 2020 because of the COVID-19 induced slowdown of the lockdown. Coal India accounts for over 80% of India's coal. To meet the rising demand, Coal India supplied about 243 million tons of coal to power companies from the 1st of April to the 28th of September. Well, this is 24% higher than the same period last year and 11% more than April-September 2019. However, this time heavy rains at several mines in the country and logistic woes have created shortage of domestic supplies. Every year, Coal India asks utilities to stock up before the beginning of the monsoon season, when rains make transport and output of raw materials difficult. In spite of this, many coal firms could not stock up sufficiently because of domestic supply on the shorter side and the imported coal being at a record high. How are different states then coping? In Maharashtra, 13 thermal power plants have been shut. Kerala has been experiencing a shortage of 15% of power from the central pool because of the closure of 4 thermal stations. The government says that they may resort to load shedding if this doesn't stop. In Punjab, 3 thermal power plants have been forced to shut down. The coal shortage has forced PSPCL to resort to power cuts from 3 to 6 hours, sparking protests in different parts of the state. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal had said that Delhi could face a power crisis because of coal shortage and urged Prime Minister Modi to intervene in this matter.